What's up? I haven't really done any updates lately. I do apologize about that. I haven't really had the time. Um, like I said in the previous video, in the previous update, there's been some really cool stuff going on. I proposed to my girlfriend, and she ended up saying yes. So, um, hell yes! Oh my God, it is possibly one of the greatest things I've ever had happen to me in my life. You know, what else can you say? I found my ice cream truck. If you don't know that, you know, the analogy of I found my ice cream truck, think of it this way. When you are a little kid and there's the ice cream van that drives by all the time, when you're a little kid, that ice cream van has everything you've ever wanted as a kid. It's got ice cream, it's got toys in it. Some of them have really cool toys. You know, it's got sodas, it's got drinks, it's got water, it's got ice, it's got the shaved ice drinks. I mean, you can't go wrong with an ice cream truck. Those things are money makers. But at the same time, you know, it's also, I found my ice cream truck. She is my everything. She's everything I've ever wanted in a woman. She's wonderful. If I could use another analogy, it would be my star. I got my Starbucks order. She's everything that I wanted in that as well. She's tall. She's light skinned. She has a little hint of blue in her eyes. She is non-fat. She's 100% not jealous of anything except maybe my obsession to hockey, but she also understands that, unlike the previous psycho host beast that I dated. Did I mention she's not disgustingly jealous of anything? Yeah, that's amazing. As far as hockey, I haven't really had the chance to play very much. I've been really busy, especially since I started my new job. I ended up quitting the Verizon job that I had. They treated us like crap. Now, I'm not trying to sound very racist or anything, but I was working for Middle Easterns. They were not good people. All they constantly ever, bitched at us was, you suck, you stupid American. I mean, they were like really fucked up people. They were just not worthy of anyone's time. Literally, if they were on fire, I don't think anybody should even piss on them to put them out. That's how bad they were. I never really had very many experiences with Middle Easterns besides my old neighbors, and they were really bad. But these bosses just kind of put it at the worst. As far as that, I've gotten into road bikes a lot as well. I go on long miles on my regular bike that I had, and it was just kind of not very great. It was a flat bar. It was 24 speed. It was like a hybrid between a road bike and a comfort bike, and I didn't like it at all. It wasn't comfortable at all, and it was constantly breaking down on me. On Craigslist, this guy threw up a giant road bike, and oh my God, I mean, that thing was a steal. And he brought it to me. It had brand new Campanolo tires. I mean, who the hell just does that? The tubes are fresh. I mean, I literally took it home, aired it up, and since Saturday night, I put about 12 miles on it. So it's pretty nice. It's phenomenal. It rides great. It's a 10 speed. It's not a high gear bike. So at 10 speed, you're gonna be a little, not gonna be too slow. You're gonna be pretty fast, but it's not gonna be like a super high gear ratio for like the easy gears. But I don't like the easy gears on bikes. I think they're for people who want to take the lazy way out of things. Work hard. Put some power into it. That's the best way to go. As far as that, I think my hockey obsession is kind of being taken over by bikes, because living in Arizona, I kind of get to use the bike a lot more, especially living in Tempe, which is a very bike-friendly city. So it's kind of neat. And plus, I used to live out in the Avondale area, the Cashin area, Avondale, Tolleson, Goodyear. There's a lot of open roads over there, so it's kind of my plan to go out there for one full day on my day off and just go do some massive miles out there. I think it's going to be really cool. Just ride from Ride from my old house in Cashin, where my dad now lives, and just ride all the way down to the Phoenix International Raceway, PIR. I mean, that would be totally cool. That's a good amount of miles right there. Beautiful scenery. Other than that, I wouldn't dare go back and live there. I know a lot of people that live out there in the Avondale area, they kind of take pride in it. I wouldn't take pride in it anymore. I used to actually think like, I don't know any other town. This is my home. This is where all my friends are. But that's not true anymore because none of them live there. None of my friends that I can call friends live there except maybe about 3 or 4. Yesterday I found myself driving over there to go visit my dad, and I was kind of disgusted that the west side of Phoenix just looks like shit. Literally, it's only the hockey arena for the Coyotes, and that's not even being populated, shamefully. It's really sad. We have shitty fans here in Arizona. They're always sucking the Cardinals' dick and sucking the Suns' dick, and the Suns, I'm really glad the NBA went through the lockout. It's going through the lockout. They need it. They deserve it. And, we're all always going to welcome, Suns fans to come over, but instead they're just going to turn around and suck on the Cardinals. So, whatever. They can take off for all I care. As far as anything else, Whitney and I, we got bored, so we actually went to Target and we bought ourselves a Nintendo Wii a while back, so that was pretty cool. I've always wanted to try out a Nintendo Wii, so we got a really good deal on it from the guy, and we ended up just, buying a stack of games just to check it out and go home and just enjoy it. It's totally cool. As far as my new job, I really enjoy it. I'm doing tech support. It's awesome. Literally a customer will just call in and will be like, hey, what's up? Tell me your problem. Let me see what I can do to fix it. And I mean, that's great. I get to help people and literally feel that at the end of every call that I actually help someone out. Unlike the Verizon job where it was like, how soon can you pay? How soon can you pay? Can you pay anything now? How about now? How about now? How about 10 minutes from now? That job was pure shit. Verizon is possibly one of the worst companies you will ever have phone service through. If you have Verizon phone service, I really suggest letting your contract run out and go to someone else. I personally have T-Mobile, and I love T-Mobile. I used to work for T-Mobile, and they were probably one of the best companies I ever worked for. I really do miss that job. Even if it was a store job, it was just awesome. Way too cool. Way too cool. As far as gear, I actually have some gear coming in, some Montreal Canadiens gear from their sale that my friend Ian picked up for me. I just got to finish paying them off and then we'll be set. I'm really excited. No one's ever really done that for me, so, from the bottom of my heart, Ian, I do want to thank you so much for being able to do that for me, especially, this guy just straight up offered like, hey, the Montreal Canadiens sale is on this day. If anybody wants any gear, please hit me up. And I straight up was like, I got some gear I want. Here's a list. He went out and he called me from the gear sale. They had this thing at like, 9 in the morning, his time in Montreal. So he called me, which is 6 a.m. for me, woke me up, and it was like, bam. What's up, man? What's going on? And he's like, I'm here. What do you want? Here's what I got. Do you want anything else? Nope. All right. Thank you so much. All right. And then, calls over, got me the gear. I got some beautiful news from Whitney, and they are life-changing. So I'm really excited. It's going to be amazing. Our lives have just gotten so great. And one of the things that, she was kind of pointing out to me the other day was actually something that was really true. I used to be a very, 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 a very self-destructive, self-hating person. I hated everything about myself. I hated everything about my life. I had nothing. And then, I literally had just a plethora of very bad friends, very bad acquaintances. They literally would just take, and never give anything in return. Wouldn't even bother helping out, if I needed it. But I would help them out, and I never even got a thank you. So since she came in and I moved away from that part of Arizona, they literally stopped calling because it was just like they would call, ask for help, and I would be like, hey, I'm busy, sorry. You know, since then my life has gotten so much better. I went from literally having nothing except the car that blew up to now having a really nice 2-story house, a beautiful fiance, three puppies, you know, a good amount of hockey gear that I probably couldn't even have afforded back in those days because I was just blowing money left and right on stupid people, and I was blowing money left and right on stupid women that I was wasting my time with. You know, now we have a lot of great things, and we're really happy. It really does make me have a new perspective and look forward to my life. So, with that said, and all this boring stuff aside, I will be having some hockey videos coming up. I made a shooting video, but because I was so rusty, you know, I hadn't been on the ice for over a month. I had been really sick, really sick. I don't even know if I should throw it up because it'll just be kind of embarrassing, but I do give a little bit of a couple of pointers on, you know, how to point the stick, how to use the torque of the stick. So it's up to you guys. If you want me to throw it up, go ahead and leave a comment, you know, somewhere right here, and let me know, and I will throw the video up. I'll mash it together and we'll go from there. Alright, that video making was a lot of fun. I'll probably be back there next Saturday to make another one, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so let me know. Do you want the video? Yes. Do you want the video? No. You let me know, and then we'll throw them up there. Alright, thank you, and thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it, and thanks for subscribing. You guys are pretty cool. You guys make it fun and make it worth my while. I'll definitely keep doing these as long as you want me to.